Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be, Shield Destroyer. So, as the title says, governments are nothing like what people believe. And believe being be like, everything's belief, religion, politics, football, it's all, all schooling, education system, it's all a belief system. You'll believe it's somehow good for you. You'll believe in it. Be lie everything, but the fact that instead of talking to people and trying to tell them about what they're doing to the sky, or how they're manipulating minds constantly with TV news stories, because really it's the actors are the polytricksters convincing you that government's there, but really it's the news that controls what they call government, right? The stories they have your odd story that that's usually bad in the news, right? They'll tell you about the murder that's local constantly, in between all of their stories. So you had some real horror stories in amongst what they want you to believe that's going on in the world, and how this is going to affect, and how you need them to sort this problem out. And then at the end, of course, they give you your entertainment, your sport, right? They tell you about your sports. Oh, look, so you read through all the, the headlines, the words, right? The words are very important. Some of them will capture your mind, right? Headline, a line for your head. It will capture your mind. And then all of a sudden that headline will turn into you reading the story, right? So certain words in there, certain way they've got the fonts, and then ones they're not too interested in, not too bothered that you read, will be a side slot with, hard to read even sometimes, right? But those who do, there's probably a reason, but some will be there maybe to capture certain mindsets, to put you into a daydream world. You know what I mean? Maybe you'll see a story. Oh, Doris, lady from Kent, kills her lover. Mother of three, and then you're just reading, and oh my God, and you want to tell everyone. You know what I mean? The media is your government, right? But everybody on your telly is an actor. If you can't see that yet, you're stupid. If you can't see that people calling themselves something and you believe in it is stupid, then I can't help you. You carry on living your life around fantasy. But it's very dangerous. It's not only dangerous for the rest of us, it's very dangerous for yourself. The fact you'd put your grandchildren, children, family, friends through it because you can't be bothered to go and find out what government really is, what it's really about, who controls it, how they control it, who makes the decisions, right? What they're making decisions based on, and how that's manipulating the whole population of your so-called country, and you're waving your flags and pretending that you're the good of the world, you know what I mean? Because, oh yeah, look at us, we're special. I'm special. I've got my religion belief. I've got my polytrickster keeping an eye on me, looking after us belief. You know what I mean? Belief. You believe the new stories. You believe. I can't understand the majority how they believe everything. Literally. Like, I could go on stage tomorrow, tell a load of people a story, right? And I guarantee I could get them to pass that story on. I can make this story so believable, right? And such story that they'd want to tell people about. They'd find it, think that people are going to be, probably more interested in them because they got a good story at the time, right? And they'll believe it. Doesn't mean it's true though, does it? Just because I told it on a stage. You think about that, like, some of these minds you could easily capture with something like, telling them that there was a love story in it. You know what I mean? Give them some love story and some twist at an end. That's it, innit? For a fact. Tell them it's true. Fucking they're off, mate. They can't wait to get away and tell someone else. You wonder how religion works and how politics works, how they get all these idiots voting, waving flags, fucking bowing down, praying, fucking all this horseshit, right? And none of them are paying attention to the real, the real world, because they're so fucking focused on the unreal fantasy world, on fucking make believe. And it's still a fact that government is nothing. A fact, people, that government is nothing like what the majority of people think it is. Nothing. Not even close. You know what I mean? That's a fact. And again, that's very fucking dangerous fact. And it's proof in the pudding. 4 years old. You've only got to be 4 years old now, right? 4 years old, people. That's how long you've got to have lived on this earth to have witnessed how very dangerous that fact is. You know what I mean? And most people, adults who are 30, 40, 50, 60, are still in this mindset of a 4-year-old, right? It's weird, man. And you know what, right? Now they're telling them on the news that loads of people silly amounts of compensation claims have been made against the safe and effective vials that were put into people's arms. Yet nobody's talking about it. And when you add that together with probably, most people who have had an adverse effect, who have either died for it or are now, severely injured from it, haven't made compensation claims, right? Their families most likely haven't even been told that it's. They've just been told it's. Died of heart attack. Saw it in the news plenty of times, didn't we? Oh yeah, just some 21-year-old athlete, fit as a fiddle, never had any problems, just died suddenly running. A footballer just died. You know what I mean? All of that time, right? All at the time of sticking needles in the arms. Just sudden. There was nothing about that. It was just, it's just a heart attack. Yeah, don't anyone question how come and think anything that might have changed quite recently. A drug did they stick heroin in themselves, for example? Because that might be a clue. Like if they'd stuck heroin in their arms, you know what I mean? If they had I'm sure someone would know they'd seen the marks, wouldn't they? They go, bloody hell, they'll probably have to do an examination. No, straight away, right? They've had heroin in their blood. If that's the case, probably okay. That's probably why they've been. Could be the first time, right? But bang, you never know, right? But what if it's something else, another drug? Could that, is there anyone out there? Hello? Can anybody hear me? You know what I mean? Like, it just boggles the mind, doesn't it? So you think the majority, and I bet it's a much higher majority that have asked for compensation that haven't. But funny enough, nobody's talking about it. And I figure that I don't watch the BBC News, but I've seen the BBC News clip. So if I don't watch the BBC, I don't watch telly. I'm very unlikely to know that and seen it, right? So I figure, okay, so how many people, if I'm unlikely, but I've seen it, that means a shitload of people know. It's not like it's, you know what I mean? Most people have seen it, you know what I mean? But nobody's talking about it. No fucking weird people. I mean, is that in itself not a little bit weird? I wanted to talk about the black cold. I wanted to talk about the money. I wanted to talk about how great it was just to sit at home and how, like, you know, it made them reflect and, you know, all this shit, right? Fuck. No one wants to talk about it. Mad. You know what I mean? I'm just going, fucking hell, how much, you know what I mean? When is it that, you know what I mean, the alarm bells start going off exactly? You know what I mean? You tell me somebody, because fuck, I ain't got that. I guess 2025, based on the data that I've got in my mind. It seems odds on, but hey, I'm not a fortune teller, innit? We can only judge based on the evidence we got, right? But certainly, you know what I mean, we've certainly judged enough in the past, and whether it's happened in the immediate future or it's now being shown in today, when, you know, from years past, it's certainly occurred, hasn't it? So however people want to toss the coin, that's up to them. And if they want to just carry on walking, rolling, running, sprinting into the future of fucking doom that they're literally making, not just for themselves but for everybody as individuals, you know what I mean? Because it is an individual thing, as we all know. Then let them do it, right? You know what I mean? You can't stop them. We know that. Right? We know that. Don't kid yourself, right? And you know, for all the stress and anxiety you might need to go through trying to stop them, you know what I mean? It's not going to help you at the end, is it? You know what I mean? At the end of whatever the end is, isn't it? So you're better off saying, no, I'm not having that anxiety. You know what I mean? I've pulled them. Fucking, you know what I mean? I've stopped them. They're fucking legging it. I've tripped them up, and they fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking, they got the information. Looked at me, stuck their middle finger up at me, told me to fuck off, and carried on running it. You know what I mean? Fucking, what are you gonna do, innit? Or maybe you could even say, well, then what I've done, right, was I fucking picked up a fucking rock and lobbed it and hit him on the head and stopped him again. And then give them loads more and said, no, don't do it. And then they looked at me and said, you see what? You're nuts. You know what I mean? And then legged it again. And funny enough, we wasn't even that harsh. You know what I mean? We weren't even in that harsh. We didn't even need a rock. But yeah, you can let them. You have to let them run into it. Whatever it is they run into, and it's time to stop, right? You know what I mean? It's time to stop, or you're going to end up fucking running in there with them, trying to stop them, innit? You're going to end up in a big pile of shit that they're running into. So now, at this stage of government, right? It's definitely time like just go, whoa, you know, they're not stressing me no more, right? Let them. I can't fucking, you know, I can't watch them do it. So I just got to stay away and, you know, watch from afar. and you know what I mean? And you know, and just hope the outcome is better than you expected. That's really all you can hope for, isn't it? Hope that the outcome is better than you expected, however bad you think it's going to get. And that's always a plus, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's only got to be a little bit better than you expected, and then that's going to be a plus, isn't it? Oh well, it's really, 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 really fucking bad now, but at least it's not as bad as I expected. You know what I mean? They're like, well, yeah, flag wavers, isn't it? You know what I mean? That's the thing, isn't it, Dolores? The fucking flags. They got no idea of the symbolism and what it really means. Each of those flags that they fly, right? And you see the mind manipulation, how they get them to not just fly the flags, but literally, you know what I mean? Just worship it, right? They're proud to be, right? Proud to be, and think it is a part of them. You know, they really do believe that everything about flags them, right? And you know, again, it's so like weird, fucking weird, isn't it? And now I guess right now, you know, you got a mix on each boat, right, on each ship that they call countries. You got a fucking mix now, ain't you, of all these different flags, right? And you got all these people who love to wave their flags. They all, you know, don't matter what fucking mix there is, wherever you come from, well, originally, whatever flag it is you got, right? You know what I mean? Now you're fuck. You don't know what you're doing. It's fucking fuck. You know, I'm in something. You know, this is my flag. This in the ship with my flag on it. Oh, what? Yeah, I mean, and the others. Whoa, what are you doing on my ship? You know, whoa, you're not flying the flag of this ship, right? And now it's getting a bit like uncomfortable in that sense. Always, you know, they've always kept that there, of course, because ships go to war, don't they? So if you're flying the flag for one ship and some, you know, you can see that it's likely because of those flags and because they both believe they're from different ships and ships go to war, that, you know, they're never going to trust each other properly, right? They're always going to think that behind their backs they're planning to, you know what I mean, steal our ship, right? You know what I mean? So as long as people are in ship mind, you know what I mean? It's no wonder they're all fucking so stupid, isn't it? Really. They are dropping like bricks. Well, another CG. It's funny, isn't it? Like you'd think that you'd have to sit here and go, "Oh my god, isn't it?" Like and do all this. What is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Mourning, or, you know, it's so sad, isn't it? What's, you know, it's so. But the thing is, you can't do 4 years of it, can you? You know what I mean? You can't do it for 4 years every day, can you, mate? You know what I mean? So, like I said, I think like I started mourning people in 2020 when it was 2021 when they stuck needles in their arms. That was the point. That was like, there's no point in doing phone calls, letting people know. You know, even though you still do, innit? But not in a big scale of things. I'm not going around doing phone calls in supermarkets anymore, so everyone can hear me. I'm not shouting me nuts off sometimes because I'm so fucking angry at everybody, and literally just shouting out a load of facts in it. just like a crazy man in the street, just so fucking people know that I don't think like them. Thank fuck. You know what I mean? Thank fuck. You know what I mean? I think that's something that's got, probably, I mean, when you go down, at least you never thought like the average Joe on the street, innit? You never had that mindset, man. Well, maybe not never, but you certainly didn't fucking live your last with that mindset, innit? And I think that's the most important thing anyway. If everybody's going down and they're still going down in this mindset, man, you know what I mean? Then, I'd much prefer to be going down in not that mindset, right? Because you're playing a big part of the ship sinking, isn't you? You know what I mean? You're one of the crew members that's fucking it's the hindrance, not the helper. You're taking all your shipmates down with you, ain't you? Whoa, that's a bad place to be, man. You want to be one that's fucking going, whoa, people, stop here. You know what I mean? We got to get this ship sailing smoothly, all right? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's quite a good analogy for sure, I think. I mean, it really is true that, they are using the country, the land, not a country, but the land and basically, making out that all the land of pretty much all of the world is ships at sea. But and exactly that, crew members. But most people will deny it because the thing is, it's not a ship with people who decide. It's a ship that is run on fucking slavery, man. Because all the crew members are tax slaves. And it's the captain of the ship that's purposely sinking it. That's the big fucking, you know what I mean? That's the big war on the ship. But nobody can see it. Too many people are standing up for the crazy captain who's fucking purposely sending the ship into the fucking the storm and the fucking rocks. Which is quite funny as well, because storm allegedly is coming. I'm pretty sure they said it was today, but I don't know. Maybe I'm bad at hearing or seeing. But everyone's telling me it's like, oh no, it's tomorrow. But then someone else is saying, no, it's going to be really hot tomorrow, last day, blah blah blah, and then Sunday it's going to be a storm. And I thought, I'm sure it's like when it's day or at least tomorrow. So I don't know, but it seemed to storm last night. You thought it's going to storm, so you figured, okay, yeah, it's definitely Friday. Fuck, it even started pretty fucking groggy a day, and yeah, and then fucking it's warmed up quite a bit, didn't it? Weirdly, and now it's starting to look like a bit of a breeze, but nothing bad. So I don't know. I ain't got a fucking clue. I think they're talking shit with their weathermen these days anyway, ain't they? Because the weather's so controlled. I keep seeing them putting YouTube adverts out about the Met Office. I think that's suspicious, isn't it? We're talking about the Met Office, how they're doing controlling the fucking weather with their fucking cloud machines, and certainly the planes and everyone can see that now. Just, you know what I mean? How it's covering the sky, man. But now they're putting out like fucking YouTube ads, kind of telling people how great they are. Look at you, so lucky you got the Met Office, and they read the weather, and this is how we do the weather reports. And look at us, like, yeah, you know, if there's anything going on with the weather, we would look the Met Office. With the Met Office, we'd tell you, wouldn't we? If there's anything going on, you know, if everything's going on with the weather that you need to know about, the Met Office, look at us. But don't worry, there's nothing. We tell you through the weather reports, you know, we fucking hell. They're fucking scumbags, isn't they? So you see how I guarantee you that's what they're doing. Suddenly they're doing fucking great big adverts telling you how great the Met Office is, and this is what they do. And God, and I'm thinking, isn't this funny that we're mentioning, you know, the mass weather control, manipulation, geoengineering is so fucking such on a large scale, certainly for the last however many years, but this year is just another clear idea. But again, you know, people prefer to stay in the dark, and so far they are put in the dark, funny enough, with the fucking weather control, isn't it? But you know, fuck, you just and that annoys me, that, you know, I mean, we have to fucking, you know, I mean, have to bear those long dark fucking days because of it, because again of ignorance, isn't it? So it fucks our world up whichever way you look at it, right? And you know, people, you know, I don't care if people want to deny it, if they still want to go, oh, you're just crazy, it's climate change. You know what I mean? Let them fucking. Yeah, you're never getting through to somebody who's you know, Politricks is a religion, and it's again, it's a lifelong one. You're brought up with fucking Politricks, right? And they're gonna defend that shit like they do religion. I've never in my life seen someone turn around and go, oh yeah, you know, someone I've known go, yeah, I'm religious. I'm religious. Yeah, I'm religious. And one day go, no, I quit. I decided, no, I'm not giving myself a label. And yeah, so it's all a whole load of horseshit. Like, not once. And, yeah, that to me, even ones that, you know, say, oh, I'm not. Most of them that I know aren't into it. You know, don't do anything. Don't really do anything. Oh, just like, you know, yeah, because I believe in God, and bloody, I believe in God, and you know, heaven, and yeah, so I'm a Christian or Catholic, and that's literally it. But they'll defend that title. You know what I mean? And they, you know, if it come to like there was a war. And they said, right, yeah, it's a war. It's the Catholics versus the Christians. I guarantee all of a sudden their Catholic mates would quite quickly become their enemies. You know what I mean? Amazingly, isn't it? And they wonder how to, you know, same control system, see how they control people with Politricks and get them to kill each other over a flag. They do with religion, isn't it? And it's proven, you know, 1,000 times over, according to their own history. Of course, if you believe that shit, yeah, believer, innit? They told you the history. You just went, yeah, that's right. Look, there's some fucking stone, and they call them the Masons, right? There's some stone. There's some old stone buildings. There's a plaque. Look at that. It says 1862. Oh, it must be in 1862. Then plaque says it, mate. Look at that. That's an old plaque, isn't it? And that stone. It's a stone. Look at that. Who carves in stone these days? Look, so it says 1862, so it must be 100%. Says it. Little old village too. Look how old the buildings are. Yeah, of course, like I say, of course it's real, mate. Stonemasons. You know, I mean, just change your history with the stone. Fucking tell them a date, they'll fucking just go, yeah, it's when it was, mate. It's clear evidence. never made sense to me either. I think tribalism is human nature. Yeah, of course it is. Like family, you know what I mean? The family bond's so fucking torn apart now, you know what I mean? Massively. So, what are you going to do, innit? You know what I mean? Tribalism comes from families because you can't build up enough trust in people, probably to depend on your life as neighbours, for example, in one lifetime, right? So families who have done 4 lifetimes, you know, their grandchildren are all now growing up together, the great grandchildren. You know, they've stuck to this piece of land. They've, you know, all stuck in, agreed certain things, that how they're gonna like look after it to ensure that they all you know gain and from it. You know what I mean? And you know they build obviously a massive bond over 4 generations. And that's, you know, then they don't need a title called a tribe, innit? But and that's, you know, and they rely on each other, and each family has a head, right? The head of the family all meet and converse, and you know, the rest of the family all decide around the table with the head of the family what, you know, anything that needs to be said. You know what I mean? And in that way, all things are dealt with sensibly, aren't they? By if there's any problems with a member of a family, it's dealt with by the family. You know what I mean? It's such a simple and easy, but if you complicate things, you know what I mean? People complicate life because apparently it makes it more interesting. And that might be, you know, maybe in you know, it is in a way. Maybe it's more interesting. Maybe I don't know, but is it interesting enough for such a sacrifice? And for that, I'd say absolutely fucking not. You know what I mean? No way, Jose. And pretty quickly, as we know, humanity gets very disinterested. That's why they have to keep giving you the next thing, isn't it? Because it's not your natural thing. It's not making you happy. So now you need the next thing. It's 2 minutes constant, your lifetime, innit? 2 minutes of happiness with a new thing, right? That's really what all this consumerism's about. And then to keep you occupied, keep you motivated, they give you work in it. So you work for it. Go on. It's the latest thing. Do 2 hours overtime. You can get it. You can get it. Imagine how happy you'll feel for 2 days. Here's an intox, you know, fucking their bit of, and then they're all just working for, you know, that mental toxin because they got something. They feel achieved, right? Look at me, I achieved it. Everyone's impressed with my new £500 trainers. They know. Look, I'm an achiever. I achieved it. Look at this. Hey, everyone, look at these. 500. Yeah, saved me. It's tough, you know what I mean? But I I fucking look at me, king of the getting 500 quid together for the Nikes, mate. Bang. Hey, Mark Delores, another CG. Hey, doing Fu Manchu. Sorry, another CG Delores. Oh, fucking, I've been chatting so long, I don't even know who I've said hello to. Just sitting back listening, guys. Gonna be hot in Cali on Sunday. I have to be blind not to see the planes, mate. Yeah, you got to be fucking blind not to see the planes making the fucking chemicals, man. But we know people aren't blind. Maybe the telephone is their you know what I mean? It's a way of them coping it. Maybe they gave them the phone, so when they notice the sky, they straight away ignore it and have an excuse by just staring at their fucking telephones, innit? That's what they do, innit? Where they're going, man, they're staying in their telephones. So they can't see the sky. Oh, don't let me look up. Someone text me. Oh, look at me emails, do. Oh, but and it's got to that point now where people can't look at each other in the eyes or anything. Everyone, walk past, shuffle past each other, looking at the ground now, isn't it? Because they're to have their head up whilst they're walking along feels like they're out in the open. You know what I mean? It's fucked up, man. Honestly, I see it, man. I see it. You know what I mean? All the time. I'm just like, wow, people just not aware of what they're turning their world into, innit? Everyone looking like, you know what I mean, solid, innit? No one's sort of just smiling, just walking like, yay. It was like just when they're passing each other on the streets, they're like, all suspicious of each other, innit? Trying to look like, don't mess with me. all scared, I'd say. All scared and all suspicious of each other, right? I think people are scared of the randomness of existence and death. Our wish to control the perceived chaos over complicates and causes misery to all. Yeah, man. It's all, everything's like it's government, innit? Govern the mentality of mankind. Is it like G over mentality almost, isn't it? There's always a big G. Yeah, they love that G for some reason. But you're fucked if you do and you're fucked if you don't, aren't you? And at this point, you know what I mean, the ship is about to go under. It's probably like, a lot of ships are definitely going under. And it is a game of what's that game? Fucking, but it's going to be a fucked up, because a lot of ships are going to go down because all the crew members are going to fight each other. You know what I mean? All the crew members are going to suddenly, whilst fucking a ship across the oceans fucking bombing us, they're all going to get in a paddy with each other and go, no, they're our people. Right? And then all of a sudden, all the ship members, the crew, are going to start fighting and pretty much set fire to their own fucking ship, probably in many places. And hopefully it won't be so big that it sinks it, but probably. But we'll just have to see how stupid all the crew members are. But really, the captain will control it and decide whether he wants to put it out or not. You know what I mean? That's the reality of life, unfortunately. And everybody's cheering the captain. Oh, dear. See, if you simplify things, maybe people can understand it a little bit better. Hello, me save you. Hello, I'll me save you from drowning, says the monkey putting the fish up a tree. Yeah. Yeah, I like that one. It's exactly that, isn't it? It's a good way of putting it, Dolores. Because it is, man. Madness, isn't it? It is like, it's fucking, there's no doubt about it. Like that, another fact I could give you that should be really scary is when you actually think about the majority and their mindset, you would have to say that it's an insane asylum, the world. You know what I mean? Now, to me, You know what I mean? People, I don't know, hopefully they can argue that. You know what I mean? But to me, 100% a fact. I would 100% say, yeah, if I had to explain the world to somebody, I'd say it's a very big mental asylum. I mean, that's a very easy way to explain it and get a good picture of probably what it's like, the mentality of the people that are in there, right? Seriously, 100%. And I think it's a fact. So, but I'd say an arguable, you know what I mean? Arguably it's a fact, but you know what I mean? I'm willing to hear hear that you know, it's not, with some sense. Hopefully it'll cheer me up, innit? You'd imagine it would. I don't think somebody could give me any good or better way of describing it. Zoo, but you know what I mean? But zoo, asylum, humans, it's kind of the same thing, really, isn't it? Maybe zoo because, you know, all the zoo animals are free, allegedly, right? But they're also gated. And you think about humanity, we're free, but we're also gated. You can go around the world, but no, you're not allowed to just go. You know what I mean? No. You got to ask permission. You got to, you know, have a little book. Yeah, you can't just go, mate. You know, just like, you know, the zoo animals, they might go, do you know what? Do you know what? You're lucky, lion. Yeah, we're taking you out of the cold of London in the winter. You know what I mean? We're going to take you back to Africa where you should be. Right. You're lucky. And when you think about it, they move us exactly the same. That's where you see all this migration, immigration, whatever you want to call it, and it all over the world going on. That's them moving us. You know what I mean? As much as we think or believe that we're moving ourselves, you're stupid if you don't think there's a lot of influence going on there. Jib Destroyer. How you doing, Auditron? Yeah, oh yeah, fucking. Do you know? I said I was gonna go. I wouldn't smoke now till October. I think I've done 2-3 weeks, but tonight it's funny. My mate just phoned me, and I was in the pub. Like, I finished work. It's about 5:30. There's a tiny little bit of sun sort of weather, but a little bit chilly. I'm sitting there having this beer, and then my mate calls me. He's going, oh yeah, what you doing? Blah blah blah. Basically, he just wants to get away from his wife, and thought he'd just in a hump come out and go and get a kebab or something. And he also, I think, just wanted to use his new company car. So you see him where I am, and straight away, this is the same guy who got me something nice a few weeks back. So, but it's a bit of a trek to go and get it. He has to he has to ask his mate, who has to ask his stepson, who, you know what I mean, and then hope, and then sometimes it's. But this, I said to him, do you know what? I just thought, fuck it. While he's there, let's see if I can get. Let's see if I can get something. I thought, wouldn't it be good? It'd be nice to have some this weekend. And bang, so he went, I doubt it, blah blah blah, and he come back and said on text, oh yeah, sorry, his son's just gone out, he probably won't see him till tomorrow. But he'll ask him then. And so I was like, fuck, right, okay. And then suddenly he come back. He went, right. His son said, yeah, absolutely, and he'll be there at 6:30 with it, like literally like that. So it's like, whoa, what a score at the end of a Friday after work, isn't it? And then cause he had his new car, right? I was like, oh well, we could take your new car. We could take your new car to this place. Give you a chance to give it a run, go pick it up. So he's all excited about that. So then I sit back, relax. Oh, didn't even have to go because when I do drives like that, right, it's like I've got to get there and I've got to get back. That's why I'm thinking it, right? Get there, get back. Because I want to be in this seat again. I'm thinking, right, look at me, I'm in this seat now. Next time I'm in this seat, I'm going to be rolling the jibber. So anything gets in my way, cars, like fucking, slows me down, traffic, it's stressful. It's like, what's going on? This is supposed to be, I run out of door and decided I was doing this and getting it because it was going to make my evening stress-free. And now, and I thought it's just going to be, right, I can do this as long as nothing gets in my way. But yeah, it's nice. So he drove all the way there, all the way back. But on the way back, I got him a kebab in it to say thanks. So we sat and munched that in there. And then got home and fucking, of course, boom. Cuba. I was like, because it's quite a stressful day today. Not like stressful, but let's put it this way: people just didn't like. For some reason, people didn't like the offers. We got this big day of offers where it's all like you're supposed to get 160% of your target. That's the aim, right? Of your normal daily target, and usually a lot of people get it, or they do it about every 6 months, one day, right? And usually a lot of people get it, a lot of people don't, but this time I see the results and I'm going, wow. And it was a tough day for me because they wasn't just biting like they did last time. And then it's just, it's the end of the week. It's a bad day to do it as far as I'm concerned. Like everyone's worn out in it. And then they're making them, whatever, they say you can sit at home today. But it's no pleasure sitting there, bending over, looking at a fucking iPad. Phoning people, like it's like it's weird as well because you're now going to your clients that you visit. Now you're phoning them and trying to do some deal on something that is on their internet. That most of these guys hate looking at, right? They hate internet. They don't, quite a lot of them don't even fucking look at it. They've got someone else who, they're employing somebody to book people in and do all that shit. Right? Because fucking, I'm a mechanic, innit? I don't want to fight. And most of them are pretty anti it, so you can imagine, right? And no one's got it. Fuck it. It's just to me, it's a mess, and I think, but it stresses me out more than it's supposed to be. Like again, motivating. I think, but and maybe with some, but I can't see it as motivating. If they do have something really good, like something that everyone really wants and it's really cheap, so it's something that everyone's buying. A lot of our clients are buying anyway, and all of a sudden it's really cheap. They stock up on it massively, and then you lose all them orders going forward, which makes your target really fucking hard the next month, innit? Or 2 months, because now you haven't got that constant, X amount. He's definitely going to have another. He has 6 of those every 2 weeks or whatever. You know what I mean? That's gone for 2 months. And also, if they start to get things cheaper and they go, oh, that's cheap, and then all of a sudden the price goes whacking back up, they might start to look somewhere else for, an alternative product in it. So you have to question these things, but it's like, you don't want to rock boats, but you have to do what you can do with the tools you're given in it. And sometimes it's very fucking hard, man. Because if I can't get excited about it, you know what I mean? If the salesman's not getting excited about the product and going, yeah, this can be, look at this, fucking great. You know what I mean? Gonna make some money this week. You know what I mean? How are you gonna expect the punter to? There's no pow. I need the pow, man. It needs to be. I mean, I think that's what hurts with this company. It's just no excitement. Yeah, I don't know. Even like Company Do, which is once a year, is like, I mean, not the company, but it's like 40 quid a man, going in one team, and all try to meet in the middle of a massive fucking area where you all live. Or just take 40 quid. You know what I mean? I choose. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. Most of us working on our own, innit? And you don't even get to and we're all part of a team apparently, but you don't even get to really see teams apart from every 3 months at a team meeting. It's all about figures, and I just think, wow, it used to be fucking, really fucking do your best to integrate and pal up the sales teams, innit? Because then they start to work together and start to help each other out, start to work against each other, because it's about the team. So, but yeah, companies don't do that anymore, man. It's funny, right? I don't know, what did I say yesterday about Keir Starmer, innit? And he's just like saying, oh yeah, I'll get all these football tickets and all these really shitloads of money's worth each fucking year. And yet companies now are so fucking on a noose about bribery laws. You know what I mean? You got to get training now everywhere you work about bribery fucking laws. Now you're not allowed to give. No, you can't give anyone anything. No, I ain't give them anything, or you'll be. It's so right, we got to make sure all of our staff know this, because fucking this could bust our whole company. Fucking mental. They're just blatant. Oh yeah, you're prime minister. We're not gonna. The news isn't saying that. It's how the fuck can someone be a prime minister who's getting all these fucking royalties from massive corporations? No, we're not going to say that. We're just going to say, yeah, look, he's getting 122 grand. Look how much money. It's about the money. He's just like money. It's not about the bribery or anything like that. No, we're not going to say that. No, he's a polytrickster. We call him Sir. Look, Sir. We wanker with it. Dumb as fuck, man. How people fall for this shit. I did once, maybe I didn't, but I just certainly wasn't. I never fell for them cunts, but I had no good thoughts about polytricks ever. That's a fucking 100%. But certainly I didn't see what they were for quite a while, but probably because I wasn't paying any attention. fucking hate. I never liked the news, the TV news, man. Just like how fucking boring. Like it was, I just thought TV news fucking boring. So I guess like even when you think about it, even though sometimes you always have to see it. You know what I mean? Especially going to people's houses and shit at tea time. You know what I mean? They'll go, the news. You know what I mean? Fuck, I've got to just catch the news. Oh, just give us a minute. People even stop conversations. So give us a bit. I just want to, so I don't mean to be rude. I just got to catch the news. It's 5 minutes yet. It comes on at 5:30. Yeah, it's always just 5 minutes. So if you don't mind, I'll tell you what, go put the kettle on. You know what I mean? That's what they always do. Fucking hell. Got to catch the news. You're going to catch something, innit? You know what I mean? If you listen to that shit, you go catch the news. I'll stay well away, thanks. Airplane pilot called miles high, LOL. Always getting fucked while flying. Miles high. We don't do high rise. We just get high. We just get high and clean your windows. Fucking, is that what you're singing? Is this your like new business? And is this going to be the business song all the time? We don't do high rise, we just get high. We just get high and clean your windows. There you go. That's your ding-a-ling tune, mate. I think it's quite, put it out on KB News or something. Fucking, you'll be a billionaire this time next year, mate. I can't even think of another name I'd want to have. Go back to 8 and chat. Go back to 8. Go back up and chat. 8 and chat. Go back up the chat. I got. I don't have. Oh, you mean scroll up? Fuck, is there more? Oh, there might be. Okay, wait, fuck me. You been chatting, didn't you? I haven't smoked for almost a month. Good to see you, mate. Hey, what's up, Dylan? John? Yes, I'm doing. John? Yeah, I don't mind the top, and I fucking hell. Oh, you're going to start a window cleaning company called Way High Window Guy. Way High Window Guy. My tagline will be, we don't do high rise. Okay. I'm with you now, man. Way High Window Guy. That's quite a cool one, man. That's catchy. People will remember that too, and they'll like it. And it tells you what you are. You know what I mean? Straight away, Way High Window Guy. I wonder what he does. Ah. Actually, my offices need doing. My site colours will be rust duck colours with pot leaves and window cleaning tools on sparkling windows. Airplane pilot called miles high. Oh, okay. Oh, jeez, man. Now I see. Yeah, sorry. I just started off with airplane pilot called miles high. There's a big conversation up to that, weren't there, boys and girls? Oh dear. I think I might just be singing that song in it. We just get high and clean your windows. And I'm just licking them right now. Yeah, I don't think you need another name, mate. Good luck, Cordy. Sounds like you're on a mission, mate. And I like your mission because I like your mindset for doing that mission. And yeah, I think first off, I think you got to stick your guns, stay where you are, right? build up, you know, a rapport with people where you can get a, you know, constant earn for, I don't know, probably plan a year in it if you can. So you can get a constant, you know, flow of customers where you're earning a fucking, you're guaranteed. Like I'm doing, you know, I've got a diary fucking half full of guaranteed business, you know, weekly or monthly or whatever it is. And then with that, I think you'll have experience enough under your belt to go, right, where do I want to go? How long do I want to stay? You know what I mean? How many jobs a day there would I need to do in order to, you know, survive happily? And that's all you'll need, isn't it? And then the world is your oyster, mate. If that's your plan anyway, which I've got a feeling it probably is. Yeah, huge client base. Or if you like where you are and you feel like you're at home, then build up a big client base and fucking decide what part of town you want to live in, innit? And how you want to live, and, you know, blah de blah de blah de blah, innit, mate? Hopefully, that's the case, man, because you've already sealed some trust. Yeah, this weed, like, fuck, it makes you feel like you're a bit drunk, weirdly. And then if you don't get a drink, fuck, it's like well dry. So, kettle's on. Just, you know what I mean? I'm going to be in a minute. My mouth's so dry that, yeah, I'm still like smoking because it's like, why you can. Okay, I don't know. Illinois sucks, and I will probably, yeah, that's what I mean. But you're giving yourself that freedom, aren't you? If you're going to start in wherever you start now, you know what I mean. Wherever if you got another base to go to, and you're going to start in another town, then yeah. But one big town, I mean, that's the best thing to do, isn't it? Where you want to be is the best place to start, because then you can build, you know. And then if you don't like it, if it turns out actually it isn't a place I want to be, at least you then got a, you know, experience and fucking, you know, all of that. I know you've already got the window experience anyway, ain't you? So, but you know, you just start to see what effort pays off on. It's probably more marketing on your point, isn't it? It's all going to be down to your marketing, where you market. You know, putting. How you going to market yourself, really, innit? So, and you're already getting catchy tunes. And you got the old internet's pretty internet's now, isn't it? If you want to go local, fucking Facebook shit, and you just do free posts and shit. I don't know, probably stricter now. It's all about money, isn't it? I'd start it right now, no, and move the business with me, no. Yeah. Then keep the corporate name. I don't know, yeah, LLC, I don't know what it is over there, but yeah, probably, mate. You're going to know better than me on that. I don't know, mate. It will be all marketing. Yeah. Yeah, but if you can do it, set it up with mobile, and you got them ones with the big hoses now, ain't they? So you can get high windows, like people's upstairs windows. So you can even do it on, I guess, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? Fuck me. Houses, that area, whatever it is. But you can just do it on that level. Just go door to door if you need, right? And just do the upstairs, downstairs. They put some stuff in it now, didn't they? Where all you do is wet it and it leaves it gleaming as long as people don't. You told me about this, didn't it? It was you told me about this, but I'm just repeating what you told me, Audition. So if you can do that, I mean, if you're getting fucking business contracts, I don't know how easy they're to get, but I dare say, you can get probably a lot more money for doing it. And they're always going to get a much better end of the deal anyway, because they got someone who loves doing it. If you love doing your job, you always do a better job, right? So, and when it's your own business and you're achieving whatever goals, whether it's your own mind or somewhere else you want to be or something, you want to get away from the fucking world, and you're enjoying it and you're reaping the rewards, you'll then enjoy it and love it, and things will be hopefully a lot better for you, because you then got opportunity to be happy outside of the world of where you got a chance of making your own income. So fucking good luck, bud. I reckon certainly you and I reckon, like, the thing is, I reckon Audition, right, you've been up down, but the thing is, you always got back up, mate. But you soldiered on, right, but not soul diet, but you know what I mean? So now you're going into your own, and you've got something, and you got an opportunity. You know what I mean? I can smell you definitely. You've got an opportunity, and you're snatching it with all your fucking hands, mate. And I think you're doing the right thing too. And I reckon, give it a year, right? And I reckon, I don't know, I just got a feeling there'll be a bit of a different Audition we'll be seeing. I look forward to that, man. I think it'll be a much happier one. I hope so. Oh, mate, you got to put all of your efforts into it now, Audition, and it'll keep. I tell you what, it'll be really good for your mind as well, because if you just go right business, you know what I mean, right. Let me do the best job I can without stressing myself out. Make sure I've got all my fucking, everything in order in it, and you're going to be good at that. So, and I reckon you're probably going to be the professional, like known as the professional. Yeah, and as you know, word travels, doesn't it? So if you're doing a good job, and people take to you and go, fuck, you know what I mean? They then straight away they talking to somebody else. And it's great. It's great industry for that. So and it's all word of mouth business. So yeah, I can't see how you can't, how you wouldn't succeed really. So good luck, mate. But I don't really think you need it. I think I know you're going to do it, and that's the hardest bit of Auditron, man. You know it, right? Just going right. Just waking up one day and going, right, that's it. Fucking, I'm doing it. And I know you always do that kind of thing anyway, so I've got no doubt when you decide to actually like label it and actually go at it and decide you're going to just make a home for you, and then whatever comes along, right? Yeah, fair play, man. Don't let them fuckers steal your dream, mate. You go fucking get it. And anyone else out there who's got the fucking nuts to do it, innit? Because it ain't fucking, you know what I mean? There's no way things like that are fucking easy these days, man. They don't make it easy, not for the majority of us. And certainly they ain't made it easy for fucking Auditron. So, fucking massive hats off to him. He's smashing it, man. Through all the fucking battles. Pillar to post, Auditron, right? Finally now, just sailing, man. that's how I'd see it, Auditron, man. You're just sailing now. You've gone through this fucking massive storm of like, fuck. Pillar to post, where am I going, what am I doing? And then you just go, boom. And you've started to just go, right here, bang. I'm going to do a bit of time. That's pretty much like, I'm going to try here, do a bit of time, get some money together, live cheaply, move on. Right, here I'm going to do this. Get a bit of money together, see what it's like. And then bang, you move there. Right. You're building up, right? You kind of built up, in you, to exploding now, going, right, this is where I want to be. And this is how I'm going to do it. Fucking fair play, man. So you've already done the hard work, really, ain't you, Auditron, when you think about it? In theory, you've already got the experience. So, mate, I can't wait to see the big van one day soon, like brand new fucking like transit or so. I don't know, they call it transit. Probably, I don't know. Transit over there probably as well, isn't it? Maybe like, I don't know, a better one in America, but you know, I mean, brand new transit with what's the name? Say the name again, Auditron, because I can't be asked to scroll all the way up. And I want to see out on the side, man. Maybe you're like fucking, you know, where you're in your fucking in your, what is it they wear, fucking overall and your hat or whatever, and you're holding your like fucking window washer with big smile, you know, like big overly like done white teeth smile, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I want to see, Auditron, man. 1 year, mate, 1 year. And your van all decked out, like ladders or whatever you need, innit? And a fridge. You see what I mean? I'm looking after you, Auditron, man. Making sure you got a nice fridge in your van, doing the fucking, yeah, man, comforts. Dude. Way high window guy, yeah, man. Yeah, that's perfect little fucking, you're a big sort of overly done sort of caricature of you on the side holding your, you know what I mean, as if you're going to work on a sunny day to clean windows. Maybe with, I don't know, a fucking straw hat on or something. Come on, little fly. Little fly, man. He's trying to get rolled. Man, I don't trust little flies, but I don't like to kill them. I just think, wow, that's a bit nasty, innit? What are they really doing to me? So I try to hope they go out. They do eventually, I think. You just don't hear them anymore, do you? Yeah, suddenly. But I also worry that, it might be the biting type, and if I ever get one in my house, they're going to attack me massively. And I literally cannot, I don't think I can literally, it's probably all the blood that I've lost over the years quite recently through being bitten by gnats. You know what I mean? Through being by fucking water in fucking lakes and shit. Or just being fucking attacked sometimes by them fucking other ones, mosquitoes. But whatever it is that's going to attack, fuck, it hates me. They all hate me, man. They love to bite the shit out of me. My mate's telling me how he got 2 bites. And they're like, oh yeah, I got this stick. It's quite expensive. Because I said to him, don't you itch them? He went, well, not much. But he goes, I've got this stick and you rub it on. It's quite expensive. He's got like 2 bites. And he's telling me how he's like clear so quick. And I'm like, yeah, but imagine if you got 100 then. If you're itching yours, imagine if you got 100. You know what I mean? Fucking, you wonder why, and they all say, oh, you shouldn't itch them. Like, you ain't got fucking 100 of them, you can't. You got 2. And you itch yours anyway, but I'm supposed to be amazed that yours is disappearing so quickly. Like, fuck, they attack me, man. Apparently, I should eat, like, spicy food or loads of garlic before you go into places like, camping or anything. Because it's in your pores or something. They don't like spicy pores. They like sweet pores. So I suppose it's a compliment. In reality, isn't it? It's like I should be going, nice little bugs. Go on, mosquito. Yeah, go on, have some, mate. Yeah, see if I've got sweet blood. Maybe that's how I should. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, go on, all the gnats and fucking things. Bite the fuck out of me, you bastards. We'll go cop watching. Saying arrested. We'll go cop watching. If you get arrested, I'll bail you out. I didn't trust you then. When? Who? Well, I got to scroll up, and this half conversation. As the great wealth transfer is happening, good time to start up any business. People retiring and selling their businesses or closing it. Even good time to buy someone's business about to retire. Yeah, well, you hope. If you said that everything's going, you could base the future, only base it on, humanity staying stable, i.e., something not massively rocking the boat and changing everything, or how business is now conducted, for example, or new law or something in it that could suddenly just slam something to look good today to tomorrow. So yeah, in theory, it'd be a better way than sitting in the rat race, if you can do it, because you can't. Based on the big fucking bang, it's going to go bang on both. You're not safe in either. So it's better the two unsafe side. That's what I put anyway, I think. But yeah, I mean, for somebody who wants to boom it right now, for even if you looked at it in very small segments, when you're starting, 3 months is going to be a better 3 months than sitting in the thing. 6 months is going to be a better 6 months than sitting in the shit. 9 months, because when you're in the shit, you're not doing anything, are you? And 9 months a year, what's happened? Where am I? I mean, like literally, you think about like what happened for me now to a year ago. How massively has my life changed? Like, has it gone up or down? And in theory, fuck yeah, shit, really. But I'm doing kind of a bit of what Auditron's doing though. I got a cat that, so I blame the cat, but it's I mean, it's funny that you'd never leave the fucker, man. And I can't see how people ever would do that. But at the same time, I think it's better. Maybe it's. I doubt I'd still be at this time. I think the cats were like fucking massive comforts, like what I mean. So I think they're there for a reason, but everything's for a reason apparently. And then you're just like, fuck, just stay forever, man. I'll stick around. It's fun anyway. Because cats are more fun than fucking adults in the masses, I'd say. They're easy to get on with, aren't they? Fucking hell. Let's say chill. Who can live with a cat? I don't get it. I just say chill, man. But if you want to have a bit of a play, I mean, they're happy to have a bit of a play, isn't it? If you want to, what I mean? Not fucking have a pillow to cry on, there you go. I don't, I mean, what is it that people go, I hate cats? I just think, what? You just never got to know one, innit? It's going to be fire. Thanks, man. I just need to start. Yeah. Well, make that start Auditron, right? Don't pick a day. Just decide one morning, right? Today I'm doing it. And once you make that first fucking initial right, whatever it is you got to do, you put in a bit of, you're paying something. I don't know whether it's something you need. Probably your domain, right? You're starting up your website. You're going bang. You need to get a website pricing or whatever, best you can, clear as you can, or who you are, whoever, however people fucking advertise that shit. And then whatever place you're going to, fucking get to the community sites on Facebook, innit, that are in that place. Things, subjects that I'd say, whatever your target audience would go to, innit, and just start fucking, banging in the conversation a picture of your, a link to your website or whatever. And then you just do that a bit, join as many of them sort of sites you can, just bang in a quick, wherever you can advertise for free, advertising it local. That's, it's getting simple. Try that straight away, mate. And then that's you started, isn't it? But I'd think for logo, try and get a logo. Name it, obviously, a name you've got, but the writing that stands out. I'd sort that out quickly. And you're artistic, so that ain't going to be fucking too hard for you. It's a fucking nightmare for me. Yeah, and then just start fucking, that's it, innit? You got the tools, you got the means. That's all you need, mate. And just start banging it out, right? See if the phone starts ringing, mate. You know what I mean? And you'll get a clear indication if it's working or not quite quickly, wouldn't you? And if it ain't working, then advertise somewhere else. I don't know, advertising window cleaners weekly. Fuck. Is that out on Tuesday? Because, fuck, I ain't had my subscription through the fucking post yet, mate. Wish you all the best in your endeavours, whatever they may be. As the great wealth transfer is happening, I would have done that one, so man. No, I'll come visit you then. We'll go cop watching and get arrested, okay? I'll bail you out. That's great, yeah. Sounds like a fun day, man. I didn't trust you then. I don't know who that is. Auditron, I'll bail you out. SD about to travel and watch some cops. Yeah, way high window guy. Way high window guy. Oh, I don't know. I'll go. That's a good one though. Way high window guy, because that will stand out, and you can make it stand out easy, man. Suddenly, flies have new meaning to me. What? Suddenly, flies have new meaning to me. Auditor, when you audit the cops, are you like that Russian guy? Watched the video when he was auditing outside some police station, speaking loud and broke down his right. Pretty pathetic. Walk of shame for 5 cops. I don't really watch audit video, just came across that guy. I'm probably worse than Russian guy. Broke down his right. Night, is that right? Right. Oh, broke down his rights. Oh, pretty patriotic. God, was it pretty pathetic? Yeah, there's a lot of fucking auditors going around. And they're trying, like, doing it on a big, like, fucking monetary scale, in it, getting a lot of marketing. You got to be careful of fucking. I don't know. There's so many now. In the UK, fucking loads, mate. It's funny because you think how many are there in the UK, and then you times that by probably 1,000 in the USA. I don't know. Do you reckon that'd be right? Or am I over exaggerating? Maybe. There's a lot of fucking, and they're kind of doing sidetracks and shit too. I do car dealerships. It's quite funny. When they're doing car dealerships, where you kind of feel like maybe they are, hopefully they are their own boss, but you never know, do you? Never trust anyone in it. That's what I always say. Don't even trust me. Always. If you trust someone, that 99% of fucking people are being led up a fucking garden path, right? Because of trusting someone. So right now, in this world, I just couldn't do it, especially when so many people around me lost my trust all at once. You know what I mean? So yeah, stick to that and just go, right, you can only trust yourself. Try and get instinct, but make sure you can rely on it. And then it's the best you can do, innit? But it's a shame, innit, in the world now where you've always just got to like be on your guard. It's weird, and that's the world we've made, isn't it? Everyone's on guard now. Even people who don't admit it, right? Everyone's on guard. They're all a little bit jittery around each other. The trust is getting broken hard, isn't it? And so you wonder why they're so jittery on the streets. People don't want to get into big conversations anymore because they're so on the defensive of, we all know too many people just suddenly change, and you know, we your best friend one day and then all of a sudden they fucking what? I thought he's alright. How fuck? What a wanker. And then all of a sudden, you know, when you have to live next to each other and shit, and anything like that happens, it's then there's going to be no win, is there, for anybody? But you know, things are just going to get tense. It's like a bomb going off, isn't it? Anything like that, man. So that's why, again, people don't risk it. You know what I mean? They don't risk getting to know each other. It's better to stay away, don't talk, just say hello. You know, innit? Shit, it's too many crazies now, man. People lose their shit about it. People get offended about everything. If I say the wrong thing, then all of a sudden they start like arguing with me. Then we hate each other. Yeah, it's better just pretend we don't. Pretend we like each other. And just say hello to each other. Yeah, nod. Just nod. Yeah, you know, we do that nod thing, yeah. Each one, none of us want to talk. Yeah, we know that nod thing, innit? Both thinking the same. I think the big auditing issue that needs to be enforced is our right to be inside of the offices and filming, recording what the employees of the government are doing in their offices. Here they have time, place, and manner restrictions on the First Amendment, freedom of expression and freedom of press and speech. We need to challenge that. This is called true public forum. Then they have the limited public forum. Like, for example, there is no First Amendment right in a shopping centre. Yeah, I mean, all laws fucking load of crap anyway, mate. They got to scrub it all. You know what I mean? It's clearly been corrupted to fuck, so it doesn't work. That's all the proof anybody needs, isn't it? To say, yeah, this, what, you can't start saying this about that and this, you got to go scrub. No, it didn't fucking work, is it? Can't get the fuck out. You know what I mean? But certainly don't let them make you bow down to it, mate. Remember what they're making a law about, innit? And then, but definitely it's of the sea. And definitely it's so, I mean, it's, you know, it's not even the corruption within the language itself is clear as day. And just because they're exactly what they say, ignorance is no excuse in the law. It's in your face, such a phrase, isn't it? Really, it speaks too much saying, yeah, if you're ignorant and you believe in these rules, regulations, and that we should have power over you, and you don't know who we are, and our laws are what you must abide by. Otherwise, we're going to smack you. We're going to lock you up. We're going to, you know, we're going to deal with you with our, and we're going to use your family to put on costumes and suddenly have power over you. You know, we fuck off. Right? No, I'm not agreeing to that shit. Thanks. Funny enough, I'm not signing that one. Guys, lucky I read the small print, isn't it? You know what I mean? Whew. You know what I mean? Fucking hell. That's exactly, yeah. I mean, the whole system is based on the Roman Empire. It's hardly likely that law's going to be just. Funny word, isn't it? Just ice. Just ice exactly in your face again, isn't it? Ice turns to water and evaporates. The just ice. I mean, literally, it's a system. Oh yes. I believe in the just ice system. I mean, how crazy does that literally sound? If one was to word it correctly and say I believe or be lie in the just ice system, right? I mean, just saying that to me is like cuckoo. You know what I mean? Like it's like I'm just like when I think about it, and it should be to everyone in the world, but and if I think if they really think about it, it would be, but I think they've got some block, you know, there's it's some defense in their mind as soon as you would dare to mention such a thing that they would suddenly this thing would come in is like a block and suddenly inside their head a little light comes on in this block and there's like this little devil character and he all of a sudden goes wait a minute. Nah, mate, you're crazy. You're conspiracy theorist. You're one of them. Yeah, he's one of them boys. Ooh, you know what I mean? I'm just saying, isn't it? UK doesn't have free speech like us, though. Free speech has been put in a corner. Swearing is a public order offensive. No, I disagree with that. I mean, I don't know when they put that shit in, but certainly it need to be. You'd need to for somebody to report it. You know what I mean? So somebody on the street would have to report it as a crime. That it somehow report it as a crime. That it somehow hurt them in some way, whether mentally or So I think that's probably the same thing, but the copper can't literally make the complaint himself, right? So he can't come up to you and say, "I'm arresting you for swearing." If you swear at him, and he can't be insulted by a swear. So I'm pretty sure that's the way they the truth as they write it is, but it's better off checking it though, because I don't want to get you in trouble. But I wouldn't speak to a piglet, and I certainly wouldn't admit to being anybody. And I certainly wouldn't give them any, right to do anything, or how could I if I'm not speaking to them? And I'll make it clear. You can tell them you're not speaking to them. And don't tell me you're not speaking to them. Tell them you don't speak to corporations. You don't wish to contract with corporations, and any further, interference is against my will. And I reckon that'll probably be enough if they're smart enough to fuck off. And most corporations, proven, have done so far when such words been used. So it's an indication. But again, be it on your own. Don't say, "Oh, you said," you know what I mean? Because everything I do is test. I ain't got the answers. I'm just willing to fucking test it. And, well, I'm not even willing to test it. I'm just not willing to allow them to tell me I can do or do nothing, and somehow be looked upon as a criminal for denying their daddy behavior and deciding even whether or not I'm allowed to live or not. You know what I mean? Fucking no thanks. Good luck for all those people who are, but you know what I mean? And of course, when you're going against the wave of people, they make it fucking tough, don't they? They make it so fucking tough for you. Putting a blockage in your road every fucking step of the way. And all you try to do is get them on the right road, innit? I don't know how things got so fucked up in the UK. Oh, I do. I have to take a nap now. It's nap time. Work tonight. Much respect, chat and SD. Cheers, Auditron, man. Good luck. Maybe tomorrow morning. Maybe that's going to be a start date, mate. But let us know once you're rolling, innit? You know what I mean? Once you feel like, right, yeah, when you want to let us know, I suppose. AKA, no pressure in it, but a little bit. Little bit now, John, mate, but you put it on yourself. Maybe that's why you told us. It's good to have a little bit of pressure from the people that you love, isn't it? If all someone has to do to get someone else arrested is tell the police they said words they didn't like and the police do arrest them, then how is that not an example of lack of free expression? Yeah, I like, to be fair, I can't even, there's too many millions of people getting abused by a corporation that calls itself the police on a daily basis all over the world. And that because law is a corrupt setup, you know what I mean? It is that it's sold, and it's packaged as like, look at this, you lucky people, as a gift, right? But when you open up that gift, I'm telling you, mate, it's nothing but a big pile of shit. And like anything. And then they pretend like they care by saying, we're going to war, fucking have a big war, everyone. We're going to kill loads of babies, loads of children. We're going to knock down loads of fucking houses, buildings. Don't worry. We got plans for those. So when they go down, don't worry. Yeah, funny enough, we got these plans about 10 years prior to all the, it's funny, isn't it? The landscape suddenly turned into the acreage we've planned. Coincidence, right? But anyway, and they tell us like, look, whilst we're killing each other, sending torpedoes, fucking bombing babies, that nasty man in that country, he's broken a war law, and now he's like, hey, what's going on, man? I thought we was just firing rockets and like fucking, you know what I mean, hand grenading babies. I didn't know look, haven't we got a rule? We're not going to do that. Yeah, and it's like, what? It's like so pathetically fucking ridiculous, right? And all the news will like, tell everyone the bad man and look, look what he's doing. We're over here killing 20,000 with guns and that, and he's just look, nasty. He's just decided to use tanks. Yeah, nah, that's a war crime. It's a war crime, man. I mean, what the fuck lunatic asylum is that, innit? And everyone buys it, man, apparently. Man. But fuck 'em, mate. You know what I mean? I'm just not involved. I'm just like staying well away from their fucking societies. You know what I mean? I don't like their societies. I don't want to be part of their societies. I don't call myself any of their labels. My L's Lab. I stay well away from them. And I keep fucking telling them, leave me alone. Like, fuck, look, whatever you're doing, do. I'm not fucking, don't fucking disgrace me by making me any part of it, innit? And no, ideally, you know what I mean, don't also think that I have to sit here and watch it and be fucking somehow, you know what I mean? Because again, that's attack on me, innit? So as long as everyone else is going, yeah, please, I can't fucking stop them, innit? But I also believe you can't get anyone out until you get yourself out. So it's like that fucking, and you can't be arsed sometimes, you know what I mean? You think, what's the point? But I still won't be in. You know what I mean? As far as in my mind, I'm out, and I think that's all that matters. But if I'm fucking out there, Clint, nah, don't do that. I think it's fun. I see through it. It's disgusting. Yeah, I don't know how to fucking suddenly, you know, I'm not going through your law system. You know what I mean? I'm going, ooh, yeah, let me use your law system to somehow tell you that you've got to stop. That ain't going to work, is it? So what can you do, right? You got to hope that people suddenly become from insane to sane and all go, oh my God, what are we doing? But I don't think that's going to happen, because I think there was a good chance that it was going to happen in 2020 if it was ever going to happen. They've gone further down the hole now, haven't they? Since I mean, they were on the fucking brink in 2020, weren't they? Like just about to go over a cliff as far as I could see. And I was thinking, come on, pull back. And I thought it was. I thought they were gonna. I thought they were like going to go back cold. What the fuck is? What is this government? You know what I mean? Back cold. Fuck this. I've had enough of these lies. But guess what they done? Fuck. You know what I mean? They walked straight off a cliff, man. In herds. Just fucking, none of them saw. They just fucking all followed each other. All because one got spooked. The buffaloes, isn't it? Maybe the sheep follow the buffalo. So you got sprinters, and then you got the sheep. All sort of like, don't know. You know, it's sheep for those people in the middle of the moment. I don't want to think about it. Yeah, no, just I'm doing all right. Got a job. Yeah, I've got a couple of kids. Oh, look, yeah, bloody hell, I ain't really got time to think about that. I'm watching the football tonight. Oh, it's been a hard day. Man, man. Oh, fuck, I went down for a beer to fucking chill out, and some cunts trying to, like, tell me about how the government is so corrupt and the back cold isn't real. It's trying to, like, fucking depress me, man. Fuck it up. You know what I mean? Nah, man. Let me get on my life, innit? Let me watch me football. Let me watch me football. That's what it's like, isn't it, man? The real world, man, that we've found ourselves in. Somehow, I don't know how it changed so easy, man. I had a lot more, I didn't think people were going to so easily give away the fun times, really. because so many people who are like now 40s, 50s, 60s all grew up in a completely kind of different vibe within wherever they were pretty much living in it. A much better vibe, even though it wasn't, you wouldn't say it was like wow, but when you look in the comparison, maybe you even would. You know what I mean? And people just won't admit it, will they? They just gone. Generations of mind control, man. How many generations? Well, you tell me, innit? I wouldn't like to guess, but way too many generations. So one is too many, really, isn't it? You could conclude as a scientific test that right, yes, having control over humanity by a minority is does not, you know what I mean, does not impact humanity in any way. A positive forward moving route. I think that's all you need to say in it. You don't need to get more technical than that. And I think there's proof. Think full. Let's do a study. You can ask everyone, right? Here's the truth. Right? Here's what's really happening. Do you think that now you know the truth? Right now, yeah, you're out. Yeah, woo. Yeah, it's all a test. Yeah, now we put you under. It's all like Yeah, we had to see like whether sorry, but don't worry. Look at this world. This is the real world, and we've made sure that you're gonna love it. You're not gonna stress. Everything's gonna be lovely now, right? But thanks for coming. You did sign up. Look, you can't remember. Sorry, yeah, because we put you under. You know what I mean? Could be. Hey, it could be people. Could be as simple as that. So there's always opportunity in there. There's always hope. But if that was the truth, though, you'd be overwhelmed, wouldn't you? You imagine how overwhelmed that would be. You'd probably die straight away in it. You'd be so overwhelmed. You'd just go far. No heart could take it. Man. It's good for, I don't know, it's a good thing for space, though. I think I'll be sick immediately. It's bad, isn't it? When you think about it. It's like, that is like, I don't know, it probably sums up how fucking seriously bad it is. But man, somehow you just keep going and you just go, another day. You know what I mean? Well, can't go like to me. It probably is just, it can't get any worse. Well, it could, but it probably will, because that's just my life, isn't it? But people try like constantly just go, there's some law or something you won't obey, and fucking will do. You know what I mean? Like just leave me alone. I'm doing my job, all earning money, all happy, not fucking hurt anyone. I haven't like done anything nasty to anyone. But now what? Because of somewhat. You know what I mean? So, and I can't sit back and just fucking go, yeah, I am now like, some kind of robot. Sorry, I'm quite capable of fucking deciding my own safety, people around me, whether I'm going to be a harm to them. You know what I mean? I don't need like signposts and all that to tell me. I see they're helpful. Maybe it's an indication of what they think. Wow, granny around here. You know what I mean? Would be doing 20, so maybe doing 30. So you see, because there's lots of grannies around here. You go, all right. No worries. I respect that you're letting me know that. And I'll be sure to wave and smile as I pass slowly by. You know what I mean? Let's see. Everybody's happy then. Granny's getting waved to. She's got people to wave to. Don't wave to her for too long though, please. Just quick. Don't want to take her off the road. And everyone's happy, innit? Granny's going home happy. Oh, look, everyone's waving as they pass me. And really, in the real world, I suppose, I don't know. I don't even know if you need horse and car. It seems a bit, I don't know. Maybe I suppose, I don't know. Maybe animals would enjoy like fucking taking your place and doing things because you're looking after them so well, and they all wanted to be a part of carrying on building like the greatness of your ranch. You know what I mean? So all the animals just flocking together because we're all like living off the land. So all flocking together like geese. Yeah, saying that, I think. Anyway, I'm having one more juba. It's fucking late. I got this and just went on it. Honestly, it made me feel quite drunk at first. It's quite weird. Maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I was immune again. It was like a big like bang. But again, you can't knock it, can you? And again, 2 weeks shows you, innit? I just go bang, I let out fucking, right, what, I got to talk. Got to let out all the things that are on your mind, innit? Things you don't know on your mind even. And just go, right, let's try again. Kind of, innit? You always check airwaves, innit? Put out the airwaves. You never know how far it could go, kind of thing. Maybe people will start to question. Maybe they just need one indication. They try a million indications, but short shit. They want to stay in it. Don't stay. Run away. Where'd you run to, yo? Ugh. Well, I suppose you've got to guess which ship's going to sink and which ship ain't. And then your odds are up, didn't they, at least? But I wouldn't like to say where that would be, really, because I think it would just be guess. And even if you decide that what they're telling us, in some respects, are places where you definitely expect to be decimated, it could all be a lie where it's you can't trust whatever they're telling us, where people are looking into things. Two-way fucking road to fucking easily led in it. Some ways. I can't even smoke enough, Jimmer. I gotta go to bed, peeps. Just went, fuck, I can't be bothered. My eyes, like, took my glasses off. It was like, oh yeah, fuck, I've been wearing these horrible glasses. Fuck your eyes, reading these things. But even when I won't read them, I'm just looking at fucking, because they're paying on and off in it. Yeah, I gotta go. I just felt like, oh, yeah, it's late. I feel fucking tired, innit? I thought I can't even smoke another jibber. I was like, literally, I've rolled it. It's one ever. Fucking, if I usually roll it, I smoke it, you know that. But I just went, nah, just fuck. I need to fucking hit that fucking sack, innit? Boy, it was 3 o'clock, man. What are you doing? And then I just went, yeah, bed. Sorry, guys. See you later. Thanks for coming. Sorry, it's a quick one, but it wasn't. But bye.